Welcome back to another semester of Cougar TV. I'm Peyton Baker.
And I'm Sarah Singh.
Mr. Bowers and the cast of Alice in Wonderland is working hard on the Coronado Theater Department's second stage production.
Shows are at 6:30 on January 30th and January 31st. Tickets are $5 online and $7 at the door.
You can purchase tickets at r.show/GTD-Alice. Do not miss this exciting show. Did you hear people have been stealing senior parking spots? The spots that they paid for?
My spot got taken the other day.
My spot was taken too. It's becoming a real problem.
Good thing we have one of our top journalists, Brian Martinez, addressing the issue.
Senior parking spots. They're taken every single day. And the consequences are too dire to do that. This right here is a senior parking spot that someone paid for and that people keep parking in. It's expensive. The consequences of parking in someone's spot is first, a warning. Second and third time is a fine. And the fourth time, you're gonna get trespassed. And the best option to avoid that is to just park in an empty parking spot, one that's not painted. And if this does happen to you, go talk to security. They will deal with that person for you. That's all for today. Back to you, Sarah and Peyton.
Thanks, Brian. I hope this PSA helps stop people from parking in senior spots.
Considering that it cost me $20 just for a spot, and that's not including the cost to paint it.
Let's head over to our weather anchor, Caitlin Dale, to find out exactly how freezing it will be this week.
Hey Cougie Cats! We're looking at the weather this week, and it looks like on Monday there's going to be a high of 64 and a low of 20 with a little bit of chill. On Tuesday there's going to be a high of 41, a low of 20. Wednesday a high of 39, a low of 24. Thursday a high of 43, a low of 23. And on Friday a high of 44 and a low of 25. And on the weekends, Saturday a high of 48 and a low of 27. Sunday a high of 50 and a low of 29. Stay warm out there, Cougies!
Thanks, Caitlin. It's good to know what to expect, especially if you have to go out in the cold with wet hair.
Speaking of wet hair, Peyton, you swim, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I've been swimming my whole life. It's girls' swim season right now, but unfortunately this year our meet schedule has had a lot of changes that we're not used to. But the team is still training almost every day and working hard to get ready for our meets leading up to state.
Oh, that must be tough. We talked to Coach Holm and a couple of returning swimmers to see how the team has been handling this unconventional season.
It's been tough, but we've definitely persevered. Jesse, Sarah, and Mia interviewed the team to see how this crazy schedule has affected them.
I would say this season, first of all, is different because we've got more girls than we've ever had. We've been trending upward with that, which is really awesome and great to see. I'm hoping to continue that trend in years to come.
We've had a lot of snow days preventing practices and meets, as well as pool issues.
Another piece is that the season is way shorter. The season just by virtue of the season per CHSAA is a week and a half shorter. And then on top of that, we have had a number of pool cancellation days due to the chemicals being imbalanced in the pool.
I think everyone has kind of gone through it, and I don't know, we persevered through this.
The intention of us practicing 4 to 5 times per week minimum. And when we have weeks like last week, I believe we were in the pool twice.
It's important to practice when there's no meets, because if you don't practice for one day, then you suck for the rest of the week.
Personally, as a coach, I think it makes it really hard for you guys to progress to get where you want to be and where I would like you to be.
You just lose a rhythm. You have a rhythm when you're practicing, and you kind of have to keep it up. I think the hardest part about the schedule this year is just the fact that it's so up in the air and that we don't know when anything's happening. We've had a number of individuals make state. We had 3 additional individuals, I think, this weekend make states. You guys are truly doing awesome. I'm just super, super proud of you guys. Our next meet is leagues. It's January 31st to February 1st at Harrison High School.
The 27th is Mr. Holmes' birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday. Go Mia Anderson and Cougar TV. You guys are awesome. Make sure everyone comes to leagues. It's down in Harrison on
31st and 1st.
the 30th, the 31st, and
He doesn't even know what.
January 31st and February 1st. Make sure you're there, support the girls. It'll be a good time. We're gonna come out with a W.
Yes.
Wow, those girls are really working hard at practice and killing it at meets. You can catch the girls' last regular season meet at Leagues on January 31st and February 1st at Harrison High School.
Let's head over to our sports anchor Jesse Westberg to see how our Cougars played this week.
Boys basketball lost to Palmer 56-30. Girls basketball lost to Palmer 42-25, and girls swim and dive lost to Palmer 98-87. Our teams are still working hard, and hopefully we'll see some success in their future games. Back to you, Peyton and Sarah.
Hey, you know those people who always come into class late?
Yeah, no, there's always this one student who comes in late and interrupts.
Well, we have a little PSA for those sluggish Cougars.
Cougars, we need to stop loitering in the halls. It not only affects you, but others as well. When you're late to class, you interrupt your fellow students and your teacher's lectures. When you're late too often, you will get a phone call home, or in-school suspension, or a lunch detention. If you're 40 minutes late, you're counted absent, and this can get you placed on an attendance contract, or even worse, you can go to truancy court. To see your attendance record, you can go to Power School. Stay in class, Cougars.
Now that you know the consequences of being late, you can stop interrupting.
This year, District 11 has been encouraging the idea to students of learning beyond the classroom by joining outside school activities like sports or the arts. This idea is known as a peak experience.
I wonder what it truly means and how it changes the direction of students' education.
We went to Coronado's assistant principal, Mr. Baldwin, to find out more.
At its simplest, it's just, it's really real world experiences, probably at its simplest. Things here at Coronado I think of that really qualify as peak experiences. I mean, you think of what Miss Brandt's doing with her market day. Kids are actually bringing products to market and selling them and getting that whole experience. Mr. Urban with his Cougars Care and his nonprofit class. These are things where the kids are really doing the work. I think this has been a shift in education in general. During the 90s, there was the standards movement, and everyone really got down, we got to teach these standards, the test. The inadvertent, I think it came from a good spot, but I think the inadvertent outcome was more focus on, more memorization in the classroom. And I think that pendulum has swung back and forth. And so, yeah, we can Google any fact. You don't need to memorize facts. Okay, what can you do with those facts?
You too can discover peak experiences by exploring different clubs, sports activities during and beyond high school. Wow, I think that this peak experience idea will create a closer Cougar community.
I agree. It will be great to see students involved in activities around campus.
One class that might help you get involved next year is the Cougars Care / Social Impact Application class.
Are you interested in making a difference in our community and having a ton of fun while doing it? Join the Cougars Care / Social Impact Application class next year. They are a nonprofit class dedicated to helping out our community through various activities and field trips.
Plus, they run the Corner Market, which is a fantastic way to get hands-on experience in managing a project that benefits others. It's a great way to get involved, meet new people, and make a real impact.
You'll gain valuable experience that looks great on college applications and resumes. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to give back and have a blast doing it. Sign up now and be a part of something special.
Well, that's all for this episode of Cougar TV. I'm Peyton Baker.
And I'm Sarah Singh. Join us next week to find out what's happening in your hallways.
Stay classy, Coronado.